Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're going to do something a little bit differently. We're going to talk about 7 games that I made that were originally made by other people, but I just wanted to show you these cool games that people have made. Like the first one, for example, Shovel Knight Rules. Shovel Knight, this is what it's called. Sometimes it goes by different names. Most people know about this, but if you don't, then listen carefully. Use shovels to knock other players down a level and be the last one. And here's where it gets a little bit complicated. But if you're on the last level and other player is on the first, other player wins. What this is pretty much saying is that if you are on the bottom layer and they're on the top layer, you can't get to them. That means that they automatically win. So that's pretty much that one. It's pretty simple and it's fun. I really enjoy it. So next, TNT Run 12x12. Now this goes a little bit differently than just the original TNT Run. Run across sand and don't fall. Last one standing wins. 1 to 3 players. You might be wondering why it's 1 to 3 players now. So this one is only 1 to 3 players because there's one starting platform. Yes, there's only one in 12x12 TNT Run, which is why you can't hold 4, because then it would be too much chaos and everybody would die in like 5 seconds. Everybody still does die in like a drain of like 10 seconds, and because it's one player like that, that's like how, if you want to go for as long as you can. All right. So next is, we're starting to get to the games that not a lot of people know about. So this one used to be famous, but isn't at all anymore. Bow Strategy Shootout Rules. If you want, this game is actually a lot of fun. This is one of my favorite games. TNT runs first. This one's probably third or so. So you get a bow and an arrow. You get a bow and 64 arrows, and there's this stone block behind you. You gotta use that stone block and angle your guy so that you don't get knocked off. The person across you won't be able to knock you off easily, but the 2 people beside you, or 1 person beside you if you're playing 3 players, what you will have to worry about, and maybe you can angle it a little. So like this is a little bit of luck, which is the reason why I like it. And pretty much you gotta try and knock the other players off without getting knocked off, and last person standing wins. So it's basic, but a little bit challenging. Next one. This one is one of those that a decent bit of people know about, but just hardly anybody has it anymore. Knockback fight rules. Get your sticks out and knock your opponents off the arena, and last Steve standing wins. 2 to 4 player. Yeah, that's very intriguing. Last Steve standing wins. Yeah, you just use knockback sticks and try and knock each other off and be the last one standing. That one's really simple. Now we got 3 more games to talk about. Now this one is not my kind of thing, but I know a lot of people who like it. Speed Crafter Rules. Try to get a diamond sword the fastest, and if you do, you win. That's pretty much basic, and it gives you all the tools to be able to get a diamond sword the fastest. So, this next one is a really complicated one. I will have to spend a good bit of time on it. Block Catch Rules. Now this one is super infamous. Hardly anybody plays it. The next one after this, many people know, but like like nobody even has it anymore. So block catch rules. The person on the outside tries to stand on parallel block. That means the block. Like, all right. So here, I'll explain it since this is really complicated. All right, so one person starts on the outside and one person starts on the inside. They both start on this corner, and you just jump around. If you fall off the game resets, and you just jump around, and when the outsider yells stop, that knows that the person needs to stop. What it means by parallel, the person didn't get this straight. Not these four, just the one right here. So just the one that is like right there next to it. So if you're standing on this corner block, the outsider's standing on this corner block and then yell stop, then it's guaranteed not to work. Kinda. I mean, you can count like that, I don't really care. If the outsider doesn't stand on the parallel block by 6 turns, he loses, and the insider wins. And if he does stand on a parallel block by 6 turns, he wins. This does have actually a little bit of strategy, because you can the outsider can kind of see through. That's what they made it like. So it's a decent bit of luck, and actually can require some strategy. Right. This one is super infamous now, but people used to really love it. Ladder race rules. Race in a full circle, trying to make it around the fastest. It's pretty simple. It's just like a parkour ladder race. And this is one of my favorite ones, just because it can hold up to 8 players. And PvP is optional. I personally don't suggest it, because it's a little bit of chaos on the ladders. But you can if you want, I mean. That's why they give you the option. I really like this one, personally. And I mean, you just race to the end. You race in the full circle. If you make it, then you win. First, you win. Yeah. So it's 2 to 8 players, and that's really cool. We're up to 7 minutes in the video now, and we're going to end it here. Those are the 7 games those are my 7 favorite games that I just wanted to show to you guys. If you really love one of these games, then make sure to comment, and I can just make a video for that person on how to just build that one. Like, nobody else has to watch it, just the person that comments can watch it. But still, like, I really enjoyed making all these, and I'm thinking next time David and Michael come over, we can do this map together, and we can showcase all of these games for you guys. It will be a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.